Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, man, I changed it up today. I changed it up for once in my life. Me and my dad, we went out to a shooting range, and yeah. That was adventurous. It was pretty dope, doing that. I swear, like me and my dad, we'll do some of the most randomest things and we'll have fun. Like that's the funny thing about it, whether it's going to go see a movie, whether it's sitting at home watching a movie, watching it don't matter what me and him do. We're gonna have some fun, all right. But it's like we I guess, like, I don't know, with me and him, like we do like we do like experimental like testing things, like at times, like we'll do it as a family, like we'll involve like my mom and sister, but not like me and him. I feel like that when we do things, it's always an experiment. It's always like, I wonder what it's like to do this and stuff. So we actually had went to the same shooting range, maybe, what was it, last week. And so we were gonna shoot last week, but that was the thing though, that we didn't really have too much experience with guns and stuff. So it's like he had a little experience with some guns, but I had like none whatsoever. Today was my first time ever shooting a gun, so it was wild. But anyways, so they said like, hey, you're gonna have to like sign up for this class if you want to like shoot guns here and all that stuff. We're all like, all right, cool, chill. So anyways, week done passed by, now it's today. Today we out here shooting guns and stuff. Teacher was a dope teacher too. Like there ain't too many times when you have like when you're doing something, you have a teacher that's chilled. Like, nah, homie was chilled, all right. So anyways, so yeah, he has it like where we sit down in this room, right? And he's telling us like all the like do's and don'ts of when you're like obtaining a gun pretty much. And then he was like showed us like this slide showing things, and then it was funny because like his computer started messing up, and so I was like, I kind of just found it funny, like this man knows everything that there needs to know about guns, but I'm like, when it came to that computer, he was struggling a little bit. I almost wanted to step in and be all like, okay, you can show me the gun stuff, I'll show you the computer stuff, we chilling, all right. So anyways, so yeah, he shows us this slideshow, tells us like, overall the do's and don'ts. Decent slideshow. Like overall, like just based off of that, and then what he was telling me, I was like, I learned some stuff. I made sure of it that I was paying close attention. It definitely wouldn't have been like how I was in high school, where like I wasn't fully paying attention. Like, nah, I definitely made sure. See, the thing is though, with a gun. But I mean, like with any weapon, but I feel like, really just talking on guns, is that you gotta be extremely careful with the gun, because a gun can surprise you. Even when you have full control over it, it still will surprise you and stuff. So anyways, so we eventually, because like it was dope, like it was just me and my dad that was in the class, so we wasn't having to like wait for a whole bunch of people, or it was like a bunch of people in the class. It was just me and my dad, so, and the teacher. So anyways, so yeah, he has us in this room. He pulls out this freaking dope looking gun. I was like, bro, it looked like something that could have been in Call of Duty. I was like, it was dope looking and stuff. So anyways, he pulls out his, like, I think that's his like go-to weapon and stuff, because that's what he said he was in the army and stuff. So yeah, he was like, he knew what he needed to know about when it came to guns and weapons and all of that. So anyways, he pulls his out, starts shooting, and the thing is I'm trying to think. I think it was maybe only one time where I had heard a gun ever go off. Actually, no, I lied. There was a couple of times, but it was like one was from a far away distance, and then I think the other one was from this. It was like a police officer that came to my middle school, and he was telling us like, he was telling us and showing us some crazy stuff, and I was like, bruh, okay, like we're not gonna grow up and be crazy. We at least I get it. I'm like, I don't know about everybody else, but at least I get it and stuff. So, but no, like I guess I just forgot like how loud a gun is, because when he shot his gun off, I'll admit, I jumped a little bit, not even a little bit, a lot of bit, okay? Like, no, I 100% jump, because it's loud, bro. You don't be expecting it. You just all like, oh, okay, cool, and, you know, just sitting here and waiting, and then all of a sudden, boom, then you like, oh, my God, what? Like, you just kind of snap back, oh, so, this is real, and so, anyways, but actually, you know what, no, so prior before that, they have it where we choose what weapons we want to start off with, so I chose the 22. Bad mistake. I'm gonna get to why it's a bad mistake to choose a 20 so it was a Smith and Wesson like MNP compact 22. That was like the full name of it and stuff. And my dad, he chose I think he chose like a Glock. I think it was a Glock 17. But so anyways, so my dad chooses weapons, I choose mines. And I'm thinking like, oh, okay, you know, this ain't gonna be all that bad and stuff. So anyways, no, it was see, the thing was, is like the weapon didn't do anything to like hurt me, but I was like, yeah, I think I don't want to mess around with this no more. I'm like, this gun something ain't right with it. So, but no, so anyways, so the first few shots, you know, it was like a little off. It was different because I'm like, I ain't never shot no gun before. So I was like, oh, okay, you know, this is a little weird and things, but hey, you know, I'm gonna make the best out of it. I'm gonna do my best. I'll admit, first two shots, way off target. Like, I wasn't even on the paper where it had, like, you know, where the target is at. My first shot was like all the way off on the side, and then I think my second shot was like above, or it was somewhere else, but it just wasn't on that paper. And then eventually I did work my way into where, yeah, I started getting some bullseye shots and stuff. So, but does you know, the weapon I have, a 22, does it has like a little bit of a kickback to it? A little bit. It, you know, it's one of those weapons where it's like, you know, it may be a little small and stuff, but no, it packs a punch. Like, it definitely has a little bit of some recoil to it and stuff, but it's manageable. Like, that's one thing for sure. It's manageable. It's like, especially if you're handling it the right way, yeah, I don't see how you could possibly go wrong with it and stuff. So, but anyways, so here's where the craziness starts kicking in. So my gun starts jamming, right? And not like dancing, like, you know, like some Will Smith 90s like type jamming. No, like jamming, like it got stuck type jamming, right? So the first time, you know, really don't know this too much. Well, so I'm preparing myself for shooting it. I shoot it, nothing happens. I'm like, all right, that's weird. So anyways, so yeah, the instructor, he comes over, he, you know, fixes it all up, hands it to me and all that stuff. Well, he lays it down on the, table, and then, so I go pick it up, and I go to shoot. All right, does it perfectly fine. And then, it did again. So this time it was, he goes and he's checking it, and he checked it the first time too, but he's checking it, and he's like, all right, cool. You know, everything seems like it's all right. Last bullet too, right? Or it was either the last or second to last. I think it was the last. But anyways, I go and I shoot. Next thing you know, I feel fragments of the bullet hit me in the face. Like shrapnel, bruh. Like, it was the gun backfired. And I'm kind of just shocked by the fact that it had backfired. It didn't really dawn to me too that the gun was smoking really bad on top of that. So yeah, the gun, so my dad, he's like, I didn't really see his face, but I imagine that he was shocked. Like, what just happened? And I'm kind of like, whoa, wait a second, hold on, let me clear my face and make sure, you know, ain't nothing, because I'm like, what was that? And so then I started looking at the gun. I'm like, oh, this gun is smoking bad, bro. So no, I set the gun down. The instructor, he comes over and he's like looking at it and all that. So I guess there was a piece that had I don't know whether it broke or if it just wasn't in there. I don't know what happened, but overall, something happened with that gun. He looked at me and he was like, would you like to shoot the 9mm? And I'm like, you know what? We're here. We got bullets. Let's do it. All right. So anyway, so then so my dad, he ends up going to the bathroom, and then the guy was like, okay, you know, just kind of shoot like a test round and see if you like it. I'm like, all right, cool, chill. I'm gonna go ahead and take you up on that. I'm gonna do that and stuff. So load the bullet in. And yeah, it was, you know, it definitely, with a 9mm, like with the Glock, it had a lot more recoil than a 22, well, than the Smith and Wesson. I was like, bruh, what? Like, wow. All right, cool. But First shot, bullseye, bro. Straight like that. That's on some stuff where it's like, nah, I didn't care like how, if the papers probably would have been bad, I probably wouldn't have taken them home. After we were done, I took the papers home. I had the guy, he said, would you like to take that? I was like, I would, please, thank you. And I'm like, you could go ahead, because that's just something you gotta just look at it, just be all like, dang, I did that, you know? So, and because I was like, I've never shot a gun before. Like, I shot airsoft guns, and that was about it. Like, I think it was a friend of mine. I remember I shot his airsoft gun when we were kids. I remember I bought some airsoft guns, and I just kind of like just shot them in boxes in my room and stuff. So, you know, like, I guess, like, get a feel of how that is. And then I remember I went to, like, the state fair, and, you know, I shot, like, some airsoft. I actually have, like, the target still up of that. And, yeah, you know, like, I was chilling with, you know, like, with the airsoft stuff, but then when it came to the real guns, with a 9, bro, so, yeah, that 9, it had some, I wasn't expecting the recoil, bro. That was like, it didn't throw me back, but I was like, whoa, wait just a minute. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, why is this so crazy? And so, then I look and see, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I looked at the instructor, I'm like, can I load in 2 more bullets and stuff? He's like, yeah, sure, cool. And so I go and I load the other 2 up. And I got 2 more. So that's what he had us do, is that we would load up 3 bullets. And then we would shoot, and we'll just shoot those 3, and then we'll load up 3 more and keep on doing that and stuff. And I like that. I thought that was, you know, I thought that was chill, you know, to just kind of like get a little bit of a feel, you know, you feeling a little bit relaxed, you not expecting too much and all that. So, but yeah, then I was like, I got those 2 shots in, and then it was like with the rest of the shots, I was like, I don't know what happened. And even he asked me, he was all like, bro, what happened? I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't know. Like, I got cocky, and I'm like, cause you know, you get hyped up. I'm like, see, that's the thing. Don't hype me up when I do good. Say that I'm doing bad, bro. Then I'm gonna get upset. And I'm like, and then, you know, I'm gonna really be trying to go like all John Wick on these targets and stuff. So I'm like, don't hype me up no more, man. But nah, but anyways, but like I say, he was a chill dude. Like, he's somebody where I'm like, nah, like, if I learn to shoot any other forms of weapons, I want you as my teacher, bro, because you a dope person, all right? So, but anyways, and then, yeah, so then, we ended up having, so yeah, the class was pretty much ending and stuff. We shot off a few more rounds. And then, yeah, then after that, it was like, you know, head home, and I'm like just sitting there, like, just confused, because I'm like, bruh, like, because, you know, I looked at the targets, it was like, I didn't realize that was such, like, you know, I was good, like, because, like, no, there's, like, I think that's what I wanted to do, is get, like, one of the, like, the bigger, because it was, like, a small piece of paper. Like, I posted the papers on, social media, on Instagram, and they're small papers. They're not, like, large, like, you know, because at least with the one in, where it was, like, at the state fair with the airsoft gun, you know, that was a decent size, target and stuff. But then it was, like, with the, and I actually did pretty good on that. I was, like, I think, I only got, like, maybe 2. I'm looking at it now, and it looks like I only got like maybe 2 shots like off the target. But other than that, like, nah, like, the majority of them was like headshots. And then I think like I did get me some chest shots too, because it was like, yeah, because I think that's like the main target. And so yeah, I'm like shooting at with the small pieces of paper. It was a much more smaller target. I think if it had been a bigger target, I definitely would have had like more shots in, or like at least better looking shots. But yeah, I think I did, you know. Other than that, though, I think I did good. You know, it was a challenge, but yeah, it was definitely something where I'm like, do I recommend going to a shooting range and shooting some guns? Yes, like that. It feels. See, and that's the thing where it's like it feels good. But at the same time, because I'm like, this is just something that my dad's been telling me this since I was a kid. Like, when shooting a gun, it's like, you can't be like, oh, okay, you know, nah, I'm the man, I'm the stuff. Like, you know, I could, like, nah, like, you still gotta be in control as if you don't have a gun and stuff. It's like, you know, pull that stuff out for protection, but, you know, it's like, don't be out here acting crazy with it and things. And that's what I was like thinking to myself, like, you know, if that day were to ever come where it's like, you know, would I ever own a gun and things, I'm like, yeah, you know, for protection, because no, there's people out there that be acting crazy and stuff. And so, but no, like, you know, I felt like that. So yeah, it was like the aftermath of it. So my hands smelled like fireworks because of the gunpowder and stuff. And like, dude, I'm like, hold on. They don't really smell like it now because I washed my hands a couple of times and I put some hand sanitizer on, so I can't really smell it as much. But like afterwards, bro, it felt like it was the 4th of July. I was like, okay, I don't know why it smells like fire, but okay. I mean, I guess because of gunpowder and all that stuff, but. Nah, man, it was chill. It was 100. It was one of those things where it's like, you look back on it and it's all like, hey, you know what? I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I did that. Chilled with my dad today. I'm like, it's a successful day, all right? So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 46 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you are purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. Also, if you are purchasing any energy drinks or sleep drinks from Poggers, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss and it'll knock 10% off your next purchase. If you want to learn more about Poggers and SeatGeek, you can go to my Twitter account. Their profiles are in my bio section of my Twitter account. So, and that being said, thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.